Hello, creative bodies. Today, I thought it would be fun to have a little social time with Shay Keats, our
Hello.
breakaway creative advisor.
Woo!
Yay! So last night we were having a little virtual happy hour and we started talking about websites and creative things. So I wanted to give her the chance to talk to you guys about what we can be doing right now with our businesses as far as creative and marketing.
Yeah, so I totally understand that right now is a super, super scary time. And as a small business owner, you may be saying, okay, what can I cut out of my budget immediately? And the first thing that goes is marketing. And this is actually a huge, huge mistake because the economy is not going to suffer forever, right? So when we come out of this time period in a few months, do you want to be ready to go? Or do you want to have been sitting there twiddling your thumbs and having to start from zero, as opposed to spending this downtime really getting your marketing in order and checking those projects off the list that you know have been there for years, months, at least
Yes,
months.
yes, yes. Do you have some examples on your computer of some sites that you've been working on recently?
Mhm. So there's one that we just finished this week and presented to the client, and we're really excited about it. So I'm going to share my screen and show you guys some of the features of this site that are so beautiful.
Thanks, Shay.
Welcome. So here we have, this is Enjoy Movement Studio, which is a wonderful gyrotonic and Pilates studio based in Wilmington, North Carolina. And Emily wanted a site that really reflected, Emily's the business owner, that reflected not only the beautiful studio, but the work that she did with her clients. And this is, you can tell, she's in action here. But I want to point out some really important things about this website that she didn't have on her old website. So first of all, when you land on the site, it's really, really clear what Enjoy offers. They offer the gyrotonic expansion system. It's right here in big old bold letters, and you have Emily and her client working on a very specific type of movement. One thing you want to have above the fold, which it would be a little more above the fold here if my computer wasn't making this small, but is what do you want your client to do? You want them to immediately either set up a call with you, book a consultation, purchase. So you want to have that call to action right here, very clear what her clients, and particularly her new clients, are supposed to do. As we go down, then as somebody digs a little bit deeper below the fold, we then have her second most important piece of marketing, which is a beautiful video that shows what they do at her studio. And then moving on, we're getting into more details. But what we did that we didn't have on her old website, it wasn't clear. What are these three things that get people in the door, and how can gyrotonics serve them? Well, it can reduce chronic pain, improve mobility, and increase strength. And now that's super clear. And now if the potential client is like, oh yeah, well, here we are again, the call to action. And you can book a consultation with Emily just by clicking directly on that button. And then she comes to her online scheduler, which is built right into her website. Super clear. Makes a lot of sense, and she can take payment right from the site, which is a feature that we offer with our template sites. So that is a quick little overview, but again, just back to the landing page, it's a really, really gorgeous website, and it was really affordable for her. She's a small business owner that is about to have to close her business for probably 2 to 3 months due to the pandemic, but she understood that by investing $3,500 in this site, she's going to be able to book more clients faster when the world kind of gets up and running again.
I love this, Shay. I love it. I love it. For those businesses that this point website is a dream, or a pipe dream, we work together really quick to give you a landing spot to start working on maybe some social media content. So in the comments below, we will put a link for 365 prompts for things so you can post on your social media, which is a medium that all of us have for free, and we can be working on and planning ahead through the year right now.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Sorry, Michelle. I would say you make a good point. If you are not quite ready to make the plunge on that website, but you're like, I want to elevate my social media, here at Breakaway, we can do one of two things. First of all, we can jump on the phone with you for a couple hours and do a strategy session and say, okay, here's what you're doing now. Here's X, Y, and Z that maybe you can bootstrap over the next couple of months before we circle back for the big projects. If you have a little bit to invest, we can help you create those social media assets that just probably you don't want to do. Like a LinkedIn banner or a Facebook banner or some really cool graphic designed posts for your Instagram. That's very easy, and that's something that we can do for you for a really reasonable price, depending on what you need. And it's a very quick and easy way to invest in your business and feel like you're doing something during this crazy time.
So we've covered website, social media, content, and planning. Mm-hmm. What are some other things like logo design?
I think logo design, if you are, again, right now, we're all stuck inside. We probably all have these projects that have been sitting on the back burner, and now we have time to bring them to the front burner. And logo design is definitely something that we can do. So if you have a project that you might want to launch at the end of 2020 or, in the fall, now is a great time to start getting those collateral materials in place. And we have an incredible team of graphic designers at all different levels that can do a really beautiful logo for you, whether you are a little baby side hustle or you're a business who is looking to kind of make a major change or do a rebrand. Let's get started on that strategy now, as opposed to later in the summer when everything's going to be so busy.
All right. Thanks so much, Shay. And thanks to you guys for putting in the work, staying brave and courageous. We appreciate all of you entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, business owners, employees. Keep fighting the good fight. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.